Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to another brand new video of the Discord JS guide. Now in today's episode I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a snipe command. This is a command that's going to let you look at deleted messages in any channel of your Discord server. So let's get started with the video and I hope you guys enjoy. Now starting off, I'm going to be importing a new class from discord.js. This is going to be collection, and we're going to be using this to create a new object in this client variable right here. So we're going to say client.messages, and that's going to be new collection. So a collection is basically a list of key value pairs. So let's say we have an array like this and each element is going to be in parentheses. So let's have 3 elements like this. Now each of them is going to be a key value pair. So we're going to have a key that points to a value. So if we have the key, we can get the value of this, and this is going to be true for each of the elements. So the plan is that we're going to have an ID here, and this ID is going to be the channel ID. And let's say this is the ID of a particular channel, and this is the message that was most recently deleted in that channel. So if someone goes into this channel which has this ID and does /snipe, we're going to be using the ID to get the message and send the message to the channel. So that's the plan for the snipe command. Now for this, we're going to have to first listen to the channel whenever a message is deleted so that we can log that into this client.messages collection. So for this, we're going to be creating a listener, and let's do this by creating the listeners folder first. And in here, I'm going to be adding a new file called message delete.js. Now this is going to be pretty similar to the command structure. We're going to be having a class. This is called listener, so const listener, and we're going to import this from sapphire.framework or sapphire/framework. So let's do this real quick. There we go. And now I'm going to be creating a new class. We're going to call this class message delete listener, and this is going to extend off of the listener class once again, just like the commands. And we're also going to be exporting this, so module.exports, and let's say message delete listener. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to be creating the constructor, so we're going to once again pass in context and options. And for initializing this class, we're going to say context, and once again we're going to be creating a new object. So as you can see, this is pretty similar to what we did in the commands in our previous episodes. So we're going to do triple dots and then options. That takes in all the options into this object, and we're going to be adding a new event. So the event for this is message delete. So this tells the listener that we're going to look for message deletes. And now we're going to also create a new function here. This is going to be run, and it's going to take in message. So this function is going to be executed every time a message is deleted, and this message here is the deleted message. Now here we're going to be going in and adding a few lines of code. We're going to first get the client, so const client equal to message .kill.client, and that is the client, the bot, this client right here. We're just getting it through a different way, through the message. And now we're going to be adding to the messages collection. So we're going to say client.messages.set, and the key is going to be message.channel ID, so we get the channel ID, and the value is obviously the messages or the message itself. There we go. So now we've got this set up, so every time a message is deleted, we're going to be adding to this class or this collection right here. Now let's go into commands and create a new file. We're going to call this snipe.js, and this is going to be the actual file for the command. Let's go in here, copy this, and paste it in real quick so that we can do this a lot faster. I'm going to go in and change the class name to snipe command. Alright, there we go. And now let's change this as well. Name is going to be snipe, and the description is snipe a message, a deleted message, or I'll say snipes the most recently deleted message in a channel. There we go. Now we're going to go into the registry and get rid of this option right here because we're not going to need that. We're only going to have the name and the description because we're not going to pass in any options for this command. And finally, let's get rid of all of this. And there we go. So now we're going to be starting with coding the actual command. And how we're going to be doing this is we're going to get the deleted message for the channel and use that to send it to the interaction. So we're going to first say const message to get the message that is deleted. So interaction.client. This gets the client, and now we're going to get messages. And finally, we're going to go into the messages collection and get the message itself. So we're going to say interaction.channel ID. So this gets the channel ID, which is the key, and we're going to pass that in and return the value, which is going to be stored in message. Now, there's a case that the value does not exist. Maybe there's a channel where no one has deleted any message. In that case, we're going to say if not message, So this is the case where there is no deleted message in that channel. We're going to return. We're going to say await interaction dot reply. And I'm just going to put in content here. I'm not going to put in an embed or anything. And let's just say there isn't any deleted message in this channel. There we go. And I'm also going to be setting ephemeral to true so that no one else can actually view the fact that we have run this command. That's just going to add a layer of secrecy, make it more private. And now let's look at the embed. Let's start creating it, because this is the case where the message does not exist, but now we're past that since we've returned from here. So everything below this is going to be the case where the message does exist. So we're going to say const embed equal to new embed builder. And we're going to be importing this once again. So let's go in here, const embed builder. And we're going to be getting this class from discord.js. There we go. Now I'm going to be setting a title and a few other attributes. Let's say deleted message. I'm going to be setting a color because why not? And now I'm going to be adding the important stuff. So we're going to first set an author. And this is the author of the message which was deleted. So for this, we're going to have a name. And this is going to be message.author.username. And for the icon URL, we're going to be having the icon of the user or the author of the message. So we're going to say message.author.avatar URL. And we're going to be adding parentheses right at the end because this is a function that we're going to run. All right, next we're going to be adding the description, or let's actually add the footer first. So set footer, and this is going to be interesting. So we're going to say message sent at. So this is going to be telling us when exactly the message was sent first. And we're going to be following this up with a timestamp, which has the time exactly when the message was sent. So we're going to say message.created at. There we go. Now I've left the description for now because we're going to be adding that a little later. But first, let's look at the case where we have an image in the message. So if someone sends a message or sends an image in the message and deletes the message, we're going to have to get the image URL as well. So we're going to do that here. I'm going to say if message.attachments.first. So this checks if there is at least one attachment in this message. And we're also going to say message.attachments.first.content type starts with image. So this checks if the first attachment is an image. So if both of these cases are true, we're going to be adding it to the embed. So we're going to say embed.setImage. And once again, I'm going to be getting this first attachment right here, and we're going to be putting in the URL of it. So we're going to say .url. There we go. And obviously, if you can send an image, there's a chance of you not sending a message content, so not typing in anything. We can just have the image. So for that case, we're going to say if message.content. So we're going to check if there's a content in the message, and if there is content, we're going to say embed.setDescription message.content. So there we go, we got that done, and finally we just got to send this. So let's say await interaction.reply, and let's put this embed into the list of embeds and also set ephemeral to true. Ephemeral true, there we go. Now I'm going to be sending this. So we got to go in here first and also add a new intent. So we're going to say gateway intent bits dot message content. So this gets the content of the message that is deleted. If you don't have this, we can't actually look at the message itself. So make sure to add this. And if you get an error after running this, you're going to have to go into the Discord developer website and toggle the intent checkmark for the message content intent. So now let's try this one more time. Let's type in a message and snipe it. There we go. We got the message here. And I'm going to be taking a screenshot of this and sending that. And now we're going to be deleting this as well. Let's snipe this, and we should have the image load up in a second. There we go. So we got this too. And finally, let's take a screenshot but also send a message. Or let me do this. There we go. And let me delete this and snipe it one more time. And we get the image and the content as well. So there we go. The message or the command does work. And yeah, that is going to be it for this video. So this was just a simple tutorial on how to make a snipe command, and there's a few limitations with this command. One of them is the fact that we can't have previous deleted messages. So we have this message here, but we can't look at this or this if they are not the latest deleted message. So if you guys want to see a command where we tackle getting multiple deleted messages in one channel, please do leave that down in the comment section below, and I will make a video on that. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and also comment down below if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'm gonna be seeing you guys on the next one. So peace out.